we're looking here at a very big file. If we go File and File Size, it's, if you shift the decimal plate by 3, it's 113 megabytes, which is really massive. And performance, while fairly good, will be a little bit slower. But if I zoom in on this area here and I select any one of the contour lines, can you see how massive they are? They have lots and lots of vertices and 5,400 individual control points there. So it's a massive drawing. And it's a little unwieldy. And what our designer or our modeler has been doing here is they've formed up some rectangles by a polyline. So if we look in the properties box, it's a polyline. And they've had a little number tag, so that's area 1, area 2, 3, and so on. And I'll pan down a little. And you can see the performance is quite good, but can be limited by the power of your computer. And up here we've got zone 6. Now we want to display these, and you see we've got these overlapping areas. We've even got overlapping and varying colours. If I select that one, it's on a layer called A3 Plots, but this one here is not. It's on a layer Zoom C. And you may see the reason for that in a moment. So let's go now into layout space and look at Zoom A. And we can adjust things. It's just what I've done is create a new viewport, remove the old one, and we can zoom in and position things just a little bit better, like so. Right click and display it back on the layout. We've not included any sort of scale bar here, but you could do that. If we go to, notice that there's no overlapping there. If we go to zoom area B, the area A, which was immediately underneath it, or area 1, disappears. And then if we go to zoom F, which is that area up on the peninsula here, it just shows that area 6. You can give whatever, doesn't have to be zoom F, it could be area 6 for the sake of argument. And that's dealt with by just going into the layouts manager, click in here and editing, but we'll leave that for another day. So we deal with those overlapping entities here, which makes it look odd. We want to focus on area 1, then focus on area 2, and that's done. Let's have a look at area 2. And if we go to that zoom B here in this notation, notice that area 1 disappears. And the reason that's worked that way is that if I select the viewport and go to vportlayer, can you see that we've turned off zoom area A and back on with B, but C and D, which is zoom F in this notation. The notation needs to be cleaned up a little, but I was asked for a demonstration of how you might manage this. So we're only seeing in the layout called zoom B, we're only seeing that particular area. And here's zoom A, so there are no overlaps in either of those. So it's just managed by using layers and then the viewport layer tool. I think what this does demonstrate in projects of this type is to spend a little bit of time making things a little easier and more straightforward. What I've done, if I zoom in here, the polyline that defines that area, I've changed that, I've had a fill on it, and I've changed the transparency to 75 and pushed that to the back, and then renamed my layouts. So I can go from model space into area 1 with a single click, area 2 and area 3. And that makes a little more sense to me, that and it's a smoother operation. So pay a little bit of attention, and I wasn't doing that earlier, to some sensible naming conventions. So I hope that's dealt with this issue.